Coach, every week you talk about one of the keys being a fast start. We go back to the Purdue game. That was a fast start right out the chute, and Bo Jackson takes it to the house. You've been waiting for that type play to come. And although it was brought back because of a penalty, what does that do for the confidence of your offense?
Well, it's on film, so you look at it and you see that, like, you come out with the right mindset. Now, we got to clean this, the pushing the back up, but you're trying to focus on, the process. And I think what it shows you is, when 10 guys are doing their job, right? Like, look what we can do. And sometimes it can only take one player. Now, that one player in that particular situation was Jeremiah Smith, which he does his job just about every other play. So, we give him a pass. Well, actually, we give nobody a pass. But that being said, he certainly makes up for it in a lot of other ways. But there's a lot to learn from just one single play. I think that's probably the thing that, this time of year we have to do as coaches, make sure, like, on one single play, there's so many things that we can address. We can go on to the next play and keep going on the next play, but, like, there's so many things on film that you need to address, and that's the things we just can't let go. But there was a lot of good things. Good start early. We need that here in this game. I've
been watching your O-line and the running game, and every week I see improvement, and I know you do. You feel like it's now time, the explosiveness. You've been saying you want explosive plays. There's not much more explosive than taking it to the house.
Yeah, no, and you want to be efficient. I think we're always looking for positive runs and completions. Typically, the team who's doing that is moving the ball down the field. And so, you're looking for efficiency, but you're also looking for explosiveness. And so, get back to the lab every week and try to figure out how to get that done.
You say something, and the more you say it, I agree so much more. It's not about the opponent, it's about you guys. And every week being consistent and executing and doing what you have to do. You learned that last year, didn't you? And all of this is very calculated, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And you have to, be building towards something as the season goes on, a certain mindset of consistency and those types of things. And so, I feel like the guys understand that and what it takes, and it's my job as the head coach to remind everybody, how exact we have to be, how accurate we have to be, how much energy we have to bring, the focus that it takes to get this done week in and week out. It doesn't just happen. You don't just throw your helmets out there, you're Ohio State, you're going to win. It doesn't work that way. Look at some of the teams across the country, So yeah, we have to bring it every week, and it's always about us.
How about the work ethic of this club? Because it'd be easy, the worst thing you want is, hey, we're the defending national champs and all. I'm not seeing any of that. Have you?
No, I haven't seen it. I mean, we want to be back to back, and this team from the jump, we've said we haven't done anything, and we still haven't done anything. Haven't done a thing. I mean, we won great games, but we haven't accomplished anything, and that's just the way it goes when you're at Ohio State. So the guys understand that, though, and they get it, and they've been working at it.
That's the other thing I like. You're out front. Someone's got to win the national title. It's never been back-to-back here, and you want to be the first.
Oh, yeah. No, that's been the goal from the jump. One of the goals. We have a lot of goals this season, none of which have been accomplished, other than win the opener. So we got that done. But but a lot of football ahead, a lot of opportunity ahead. We put ourselves in a great situation. Now we got to take advantage of it.
And this UCLA, here's a club that your friend Chip Kelly was a coach at. There's athletes on this team. You know their quarterback. They're going to come in here, and they're going to get a shot at the champs.
Oh yeah, no, they're again with that nothing to lose mentality. They're going to play loose and come after us. So we got to play physical and set the tone early on in the game, and then go from there. But on offense it'll be about execution, and on defense it'll be about running and hitting.
I want to ask you about your son. 482 yards, 3 touchdowns, set the record. First of all, you ought to be proud. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely proud. I said to him, I'm proud of you regardless of what you do. But to see somebody who's put so much time in and loves what he's doing, and then have some success with all the work he puts in. If there's somebody who works harder out there, I'd like to meet him, because there's nobody who cares more about his teammates and loves to play more than he does. So to see that pay off was great, but he's got really good teammates there, and the coaching staff does a wonderful job. So they got a big challenge this week, but man, just great to see all the hard work pay off.
You're a guy that played the quarterback position. Did you ever get the 482?
No. I think I got to like 460 when I was in college in a game, or mid 400s. but I never got 480. That's quite a day. I was happy for him.
Yeah, in a high school game because it's a shorter. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, and it was a great game, back and forth. Two really good teams, and some really nice catches too. And it was just, I wasn't there. I was at Purdue watching it on the. I was doing bed check actually, and I had C.J. Barnett holding up the laptop, and we're like, Matt Patricia's there, and Kevin Reese, and some of the players are kind of like watching it while we're doing bed check, and cool experience.